trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. In the hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Well, we're wondering how I was saying. It was because I'm here to share the experience of music on the brain. By the way, my name is Andrew and I'm 10 years old and I'm here to share what music does to the brain. First, I think I need to do some history about music. First, 40,000 years ago, people drilled holes in bones and used them as flutes. And that's amazing for me. And also, music brought people together. Another crazy fact is, babies are born with music processing. Mind blown. Like, it drives me crazy. You know that babies don't have A, or any language. They don't know anything. But they learned music even before that. So, I think now I need to tell you my story. First, I need to tell you about that. Well, I think something happened. Oh well. Well, actually, I have a problem of writing a letter at school. Like that one time, I wrote bed Deb. I know it's funny. And also, I had a problem in eye coordination. Definitely eye coordination. When I got to my badminton class, I couldn't hit the shuttlecock. And I couldn't do the high eye coordination. And also, I have a learning gap. So I told all my problems, let's put that aside and go to the brain part. First I said music, now let's go to the brain. So, first we need to talk about a machine called MRI scan. It's a machine where it scans the brain and see what it does. If some parts of the brain are lighting up, then it means when we do something, that part of the brain is being worked. So, two scientists just did the normal things, put a man in an MRI scan, gave him some puzzles and math puzzles, and then after he done it, they looked at the computer and saw some part of the brain started lighting up. They wanted to become creative and used music, and that's where everything started. Something magical happened, and all the parts of the brain started lighting up like fireworks. And the scientists were, well, of course, confused, and then thought, maybe when we hear music, almost all the parts of the brain are being lighted up. Then we use all the brain parts. And then now I need to say what works and which part of the brain works when we hear music. And there are the cortexes. I'll talk about the corpus callosum after I said this. There are the motor, visual, and auditory cortex. So first, let me talk about the motor. The motor is the hand-moving one. Then the visual. The visual is the eye, visual, and also the auditory. That's the ear when we hear. And when we hear music, these sensory skills get much better. And now I'm going to talk about the thing that I was going to say, the corpus callosum. Let me first talk about it and see what it is. It's a bridge between the left and the right brain. And when we hear music, that bridge gets thickened and bigger. And when that happens, there's more connection between the two brains, and they will communicate with each other much better. Then we solve problems quickly and effectively. Okay, so when we see all the things that I said about the brain, we can see that a brain, when we hear music, it's like a full brain exercise. And when we hear music, it's like a boost of immune systems and regulates hormone production, which is really great. So one day, my grandpa found that I have a good music sense. So he said to my mom. And after that, my mom wanted me to join a Carnatic vocal class, and that's what she did. And so when I started singing Carnatic songs, after I learned it, all of my learning gaps were filled with music, and all my problems were almost solved. But just learn a little bit more music, all of the problems will be solved. And that's what makes me stand here. Not only my life can be changed, all the kids in the entire world, the life can be changed by just hearing or learning or just having music in any type of way. It can completely change their life like magic. And also, who are kids who learn below the age of 7, their IQ levels increase by 20% more than other kids who did not learn music. And even the medical community promoted music for a new healthy generation. Can you imagine? What if all the children in the world learn music in any type of form? The next generation is going to be a smarter generation in a positive way, not in a negative way. Through education, we can make it possible. In schools, music should have been taught as an elementary skill. That to prepare the next generation more smarter in a positive way. Why am I just doing it 2 times? So, that's all I need to say. Just fire up your brain with music. Thank you.